Okay, this is how to make a Prezi, and I'm going to go through the basics. I had all my students do this, and almost all of them had never even seen it before. And I found that they were really only confused with Prezi for about 2 days, maybe a day and a half, and then it was like, oh nice, they liked it a lot more than PowerPoint. And in those 2 days, I figured out what were the kind of the main things people needed to know before they can kind of go off on their own. And so I'm making this video to kind of give people access to those few things, and then they can get started. So when you sign in for Prezi, there's this little box, and when you first sign up, you shouldn't have any Prezis made, and you just see this Make a New Video kind of button. It's super obvious, Make New Prezi. Once you press Make New Prezi, there's going to be like a title page, and the first Prezi you should make, you should call it Practice. So why don't I model that? Let's go back to Prezi.com. And I'm signed in, and I get this, so I see this stuff. And let's go New Prezi, and you should call it Practice. Anytime you're learning new like kind of tech tools like internet stuff, always make a practice one that you can kind of mess around with before you start making your real one. Learning how to do it. You don't have to do descriptions, but titles are important. How to make Prezis. Oops. And experiment. Okay. Always make a practice one. So I'm going to actually show you another one at the end of the video called Animoto, which my students really liked, and it's super easy. So do the same thing. Do a practice one. Here's a new Prezi. And I've got educational use licensing. I'm not sure what you will say, but okay, very important. Do not use any of the templates until you know how Prezi works. So I can't make that clear enough. Prezi is the only presentation tool I've ever seen that actually gets harder when you use the templates. So just start with the blank when you're learning how to make your first one. Okay, when you start with the blank, you've got this screen. This is what pops up. Now I'm on Mozilla Firefox, so if yours looks a little bit different over here, or over here, it's just because you're maybe on Internet Explorer or Google Chrome. But the fundamentals are still the same. So what I have here is I've got this kind of space. Now I can zoom out, and what Prezi is it's infinitely large, or I can zoom in, an infinitely small presentation space. But this first box right here, think of that as like your first PowerPoint slide. When you get better at making Prezis, you don't need the boxes. But right now, here's our first one. And let's make a couple of them. Let's go, you might have a plus right here. But some of you have a plus. You hit that button, or hit this one over here. And now I've got another one. And I can make it a circle, a square with more squares inside. Let's just stick with the basic. And I've got this and that. And let's add another one. And check. And another one. So you should have 4 squares all lined up. Ignore that for now. I'll go over that. Now let's zoom out. So basically I've got this 1, 2, 3, 4 path. And I'm going to put some things on a few of them so that we can see. So if I double click on this, now I can write in here, slide 4, and I can change the fonts and the kind of the boldness this way. You can also mess around with this stuff, but if I were you, on your very first Prezi, just stick to these. It will make it much easier. And I'll click over here, and I'll make this slide 3. And I can grab this and slide it over. You want to grab in the open space to move around your workspace. I'll call this slide 2. Okay. And I'll call this title slide. Okay. A few more things. If I click on something, this comes up. It's called the Prezi Zebra, and this is the easiest way to make stuff bigger and smaller. Smaller, bigger, and then you can grab it and move it. If you grab these rings on the outside, you can tilt stuff. You can press this button to throw something away, or this button to edit it again. Okay, now let's look at our paths. So we've got these slides over here. Now let's hit the path button. And what you see, I'll zoom out, is I've got this path, and it's going to go from first to second to third to fourth. And I can see what the order is. But let's look at our, now we've got, so the path shows us, and if you want to, when you're in path mode, you can just grab this one. Oh, I want this one over there. Oh, I want this one right here. And you can change the path that way, and you can see how it changes. So let's check show. This is actually what the Prezi is going to look like when you're watching it slide. There, 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 there. And now let's get out of show mode. When I'm first learning how to make a Prezi, I put all of my stuff in, I kept checking the show every time I did something new just to make sure it was working. So I want to move, this is 4, I want to move this down there in the path, and this is 2 and 3. So now I've got the back. Okay, so we've got that. Now let's get a little bit fancy. You've got the order. Now let's insert a video into slide 3. So let's go over here to slide 3. Actually, let's take slide 3 and hit the bar, and I want to rotate the entire thing 100 degrees that way. And let's move over to this one, click on it, and rotate the entire thing 100 degrees this way. And now let's watch the show again. Play. And now it's going to swing and swing. So the Prezi program knows how to line things up. It knows how to orient things. You don't have to worry about that. Let's undo. But now I've got these slides all over the place. So let's click on here. And I can zoom in. It was all sideways. How do I get back? Get back in there. Let's do some other stuff. Let's insert a video. Insert. And let's go to YouTube. And it's going to ask you, this is so easy. All it wants is the YouTube video. So I'm going to open up another page here. Go to youtube.com. And let's go to Newton's second law. Cool. Physics. That was not planned. I'm going to take this, copy, back to the Prezi, paste, insert. Oh my goodness. But I want it bigger. Plus. Oh, I want it smaller. Minus. Okay. So I did something new. Let's watch the show again. And then I can play it from here. But I want to show you one more trick now. You can tell Prezi to focus on other things. So watch this. I want to take this video, go to path mode, and I want to drag this plus here right onto the actual PowerPoint. And look, now that's the number 2 path. And now watch what the show does. Oops. Let's go back to number 1. Get off path mode. Now watch what the show does. Because it's going to go from the whole slide and then it's going to go to the YouTube video. There's scene 1 and scene 2. It's going to take up the whole screen. Scene 3. Okay, next thing, let's insert an image. Insert. Image. From the web. Or you can pick files from the web. Oops. Let's not do that. Google.com. Physics. Image. Search. Nice. Copy that. And right here. Insert. Image from the web. Paste. Thinking. Oh, cannot convert. Oh, okay. So sorry, some of these things that doesn't work on Google. So for inserting images, it's better to insert image, select a file. Okay, the last thing, I think that's pretty good. The last thing, let's work on infinite space. One more thing. So let's say slide 2. Watch this. I'm going to click on, no, I want to click on this guy. What is 2 plus 2? Okay. Now watch this really quick. See how this, I can't click on it. I can't edit this words anymore. Do you see how it's kind of grayed out when I zoom in? Oh, now it's dark, and now I can edit it. So you kind of need to be at the right focus. And if I do too close, it's grayed out again. I can't click on it. So you want it to be here. But let's watch this. What is 2 plus 2? Let's go new. I want to take this and put it inside here. And now it's small. Whoa! And then I'm going to grab it. I'm going to make it even smaller. Zoom in. Answer 4. Okay. And I want this to be, that's path 7, so I'm going to go to path. And I want 7 to be after here. So watch what's going to happen. Let's go back to the beginning and watch our show. Page 2, slide 2. What is 2 plus 2? Zoom, zoom, zoom. Answer 4. Next page. So that's how you can kind of zoom in and hide stuff and make it small. Okay, that should be enough for now. I hope I didn't give you too much. Go ahead and ask me questions. You can explore. You can change the color fonts. Whoa. And these are kind of pre-programmed color settings. Frames, don't really use too much. Path you use a lot. Oh, by the way, insert shapes. So we've got insert image, shapes. This is cool to do like arrows and stuff. All right. I will send you this video link, and I will also send you some links to some of the ones my students made so you can get ideas. Good luck. Mm-mm.